We have to stand this far apart.
Here. It looks really bad.
Okay.
She moves her mouth with me.
Don't make me laugh, I'll get on my nose.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. We want to look alike.
Me too.
We used to not like each other, and now we do.
She likes pizza a little bit more than I do. She likes tamales than I do.
I think he's a cat person and I'm a dog person. I mean, we're very different. We're opposite.
I don't know what's there till I look at him and say, oh yeah, I got one of them too.
He's left-handed. I'm left-handed, he's right-handed, but that's just neither here. That's identical twins. We're identical mirror twins.
Yes.
Well, he drinks more beer than me. I doubt it. Other than that, I don't.
No.
Jeremy has, because he has the mole right here, and plus I think he has a whole different personality than I do. He's kind of taller too. Yeah, I'm taller, by like ½ inch or somewhere around there.
She's a little bit taller too. And we have mirror image teeth. Like I have a tooth, our teeth we need like braces. I have a tooth up here on my left side, and she
I
has
have
one
it
on her right side.
So
if
when
we
we
face
look
each other, it's like
same.
Sometimes when I see a picture of her, I'll think, is that how I look? You know? And I do. It freaks me out. Yeah.
I think she looks older. That's what everybody I deal with more in my life. I mean, I think her face looks older. So, I mean, I can see it in her face, but I mean, I can't tell myself. She just thinks she looks better.
Now watch when we smile. I have much.
She's a weird smile.
Yeah. Here, turn around. Now smile your best.
My best?
Yeah.
Completely different.
Sometimes, if I look at him, I'm like, I do look like him. Sometimes I'm like, we don't look anything alike. Yeah, just depends. Yeah. But we have the same taste, like for cars, women, decoration in the house.
I'm the leader.
I would say so.
I've been showing him the way ever since he got here. Most definitely.
I was more quiet than her.
Yeah, I'm more the aggressive. She never likes to make decisions, and so I make it for us.
I was the older sister.
Yeah.
She is the baby of the family. It's
We just
always
kinda
been
fit
that
those
way.
roles, basically. So.
I'm 2 inches taller, so I think that I'm older or something. I don't know if that's it or not, but
Yeah. She used to steal my toys when I was little.
yeah, I've always had the big sister role.
we're sisters. Yeah. You're not best friends. Well, I am.
We are in competition for everything. It does not matter what it is. Who has best batting average throughout the season for softball? Who could kick a rock the furthest in the yard? It would get that pathetic.
She like beats me up. She's really strong. She can like come over and like smack me, and I can't do anything about it. Because if I smack her back, she'll smack me even harder.
I think it was my second or third birthday. He fell in gravel. I fell off. I pushed him down. No.
We had a old BB gun that if you cocked it real fast, it would shoot without having to pull the trigger.
I made Jeremy's nose bleed. Yeah. Yeah, look, he jumped off the couch. I jumped off the couch on him because I hit him in the stomach.
We beat each other up so bad. And our closest neighbor was a mile away. And we didn't quit fighting, and we lay down, get back up and play some more. In the morning, it was like nothing happened. We drove each other to the hospital.
But all of a sudden, Jacob pushed his knee like so far in the air that I can't have time to stop.
When I shot him in the gut with the BB gun,
But Jeremy like this. Let's go again.
and he knocked me down, got on my back, grabbed my hair and pulled my head up and hit my nose till it bled, and then let some blood build up and rub my face in it. But then he knew when he got up he better run as fast as he could because I'd get him back.
We got patched up after a week in the hospital. And then so we had to tell him at work that we got rolled. How are you going to tell him we beat each other up that bad?
but then Jacob's got a paper towel and he's ready again. So yeah, but my mom made me sit down. Yeah.
My mom, one time she called me Jessie, and she said, no, Kelsey. She looked at me really weird, and then she said, no, Kelsey. Well, I think it's because she knows that Kelsey likes purple, and I sort of like purple. I wasn't wearing purple. Oh, what were you wearing then? Oh. Clothes. Well, I think that this is how she knows how to tell us apart. She buys our favorite color of clothes and makes sure it looks the same way it's a different color, and she gives it to us, and she knows who's who.
My mom knows me if I was a mile away turning backwards, and my dad usually just says boys instead of Jacob and Jeremy.
Sometimes you get really aggravated that you can't tell each other apart. Can somebody put a bell or something on them? So one has a bell, that means Skylar, and one has no, Spencer. We just need one. We need to get one.
People always mix us up, and if we're gonna have a boyfriend, we don't want a boyfriend to go in the room and like kiss her instead of me, cause that'd get bad.
Yeah.
So like we test them out. Like with my boyfriend, like we both stand next to each other in the hall by lockers to see if he like came to me or her.
Yeah.
And he came to me. Or sometimes like I pretend, like one time I pretended I was Lizzie to see if he actually fell for it, but he didn't. So he didn't.
We didn't really have a lot of dates in high school. Really, we didn't.
They couldn't tell us
They couldn't
apart.
tell us apart, so they didn't know which one to ask out. They didn't know which one was talking to them at a certain time, so.
Yeah, so they just didn't bother.
He met this girl. He went home with her. They were together. Then he was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom.
When we used to be younger, we used to switch dates. And then they say, after a while, they wouldn't let us go to the bathroom together.
And we were wearing different underwear. And he was like, well, we need to switch underwear. So we switched underwear. I went down. And she kind of thought that was the other one, but she didn't say anything.
They say, you guys are switching, because they say, you're kissing different. Because we'd meet at the drive-in, and we'd say, let's meet at the bathroom at 9 o'clock. And then we'd go back to different cars.
So she was, okay, I thought you guys were tricking me. And we were like, oh, no, we wouldn't do that.
We were bad. Say, how's this guy kiss?
We met these cute guys. Yeah. But they older than us. They 19.
Actually, my boyfriend has yet to meet her, and he's a little nervous about it.
Even when I was growing up and dating girls, if my brother didn't have a girlfriend or a date that Friday night, I never left him at home.
I still
ever.
went.
I
he
would
still
take
came
him.
with me.
Yes, I would take him with us. Even though he didn't have anybody, he didn't sit with us at the movies. He might sit a row or two back, but I never left him at home on Friday nights by himself. I would take him with me on every one of my dates if he didn't have a date that night. I never left him at home. And if the girl I was dating couldn't agree to that, or felt that was too odd that I would bring my twin brother, which may be odd, I wouldn't date her. I would just simply not go with her because I was not going to meet my brother.
Regardless.
When we get married, my wife is always gonna be second, because if he needs me or my wife needs me, chances are that I'm gonna help him first and then help my wife.
And we are gonna try to marry twin girls. Yeah. I don't know. Because
The family relationship.
Yeah, my
what
mom
they
said
always
you have
say.
to marry twins. That's what they always say.
We wanna marry twins. We wanna have twin babies. Oh yeah, the whole 9 yards.
I don't want to get married. Because I got the guy that I've been dreaming of. I got the guy that has every personality of me.
Really?
Hey, we don't have to have twins, but if that happens, we don't have to marry twins, but it'll be nice.
The perfect plan would be to have kids at the same time.
So that our kids could grow up together. That'd be the perfect plan.
It's the perfect plan.
It's no way that we could be married without our wives accepting our relationship.
But it's fortunate our wives are really close.
Our husbands have always liked each other and have always liked us.
There's not really many things that we do apart. We pretty much go everywhere together. And so for us to be married, our wives would have to accept that.
Nobody can come between Denise and I.
And our husbands know that. They may not like it all the time, but they know it.
And
I'll be married 28 years next week, so, it's a long
It
time.
worked.
And Diane's 13
years.
My brother got married before me. I think he had been married about almost 5 years before I got married. And it was difficult for me to adjust to him being married. So I had almost practically moved into their apartment their first several months. We would talk maybe like 15 times in a day. We had never been apart, ever.
When I got married, we had never been
so
separated.
I couldn't adjust, and it was very difficult.
It was amazing. And I mean, my wife had to be so accepting to the point that when I would come home from work, like our first week of marriage, the week after our honeymoon, my twin brother would be there. He ate dinner with me every day like he had been years prior growing up. It's the truth. He was there. He ate with me. He stayed there until it got late, and I would be like, Sean, you gotta go.
It was very, very hard for me when she got married.
I really didn't want her to marry the first husband, and I was going to stop the wedding.
She married first. Oh, it almost did her in. My cousin had to actually shake me, and she said, you just have to face reality. She's leaving, and you just have to make the best of it, but it was horrible.
I think in the beginning it was tough.
Very hard.
Because of just the love factor. I think she wanted me to love her 100% unconditionally, but always said...
her insecurities are the same insecurities that I have. You think he loves me more than he loves you. Well, I think the same thing.
When I met her husband-to-be, he didn't even know us, and it wasn't 5 minutes in talking to him, and I went, that's the one I want. That's the one I want for her.
Yep.
And he was for her, because I could live with him. I loved him immediately, and
that's important that your spouse be in love with your twin, and your twin be in love with your spouse, or I don't think it's going to work.
He found a significant other that he loves absolutely wonderful. You know, hopefully someday that will happen for me. But I already have one because I have a twin.
Right, and I think that was the hardest adjustment for me, is that I truly loved Jeff so deeply, but there was just something about Amy that was what I wanted in my life, and I knew I wanted children, and she's just very special. But when I really look at her and look at a lot of her personality traits and truly who she is, it is amazing how much she resembles Jeff's personality, and why I think we've been married 10 years.
I was in the hospital for several months, for quite a while, and then went from there to a nursing home. He came every day for over a month to give me a bath. Even when he went back to work on his lunch break, every single day, he would come to the hospital to feed me and to bathe me. And I was probably there total in the hospital nursing home over 2 months. He never missed a single day. My mother would be there, my wife would be there, but none of them could care for me the way he could. Even my mother could not give me the same encouragement as he could. It was a difference than when my mother would feed me, than when my twin brother would feed me. It was a different bond that I could feel from him.
I kind of got a glimpse of what it would be like to lose him. And again, I have to say,
it's unimaginable.
The thought of me actually being without him and having to live my life on my own, because I kind of think that although I'm married, that's kind of what it would be like. There's a part of me in him, and without that part, I don't think that I would consider myself to be whole. I really don't. I think I could move on at some point because life does go on, but there would always be a void there.
I always say, let us take our last breaths together, because I really believe that if he took his last breath, my breath would leave me. I really believe that if he took that last exhale and inhale, that my body would have to do the same.
He'll die out of sadness. I don't know. I don't know which one is gonna die first, and I don't want to know, but when I start thinking about that, it freaks me out, so I just block my mind and I just decide not to think of. I mean,
See, I don't think I could live without Paula.
It's not so bad for the one who goes, it's the one that's left behind. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be like half of me dying.
We couldn't imagine not having each other. I mean, we were that close.
Oh, we don't like to think about that at all. We don't even like to talk. Tanya, she's the emotional one. That would make us very sad. I can't imagine our life alone. It's all right. I'm usually the stronger one. I hope we die together. Yeah. It would be too much to bear.
We believe that when we die, we're going to be united with our Lord Jesus, and I'll see him again there.
Sorry, my makeup running, Mom.
Yeah.
No more crying.
Okay, no
Are
more
you
crying.
Want us to dance?
Okay, we'll just pretend.
I lost the time turn. I lost the time turn.
Yeah, most of she turns.
My name is Trisha Lynn Gardner. And I am Tracy Ann Gardner.
Marco Antonio Miguel Ángel. Thank you.
I'm Diane Wilkie.
I'm Elaine Smith.
Corey. And Casey Washer.
Kayla, Miley, Zimmerman.
I'm Diane.
I'm Denise.
I'm Don. Dave.
I'm Elizabeth Renee Wagner. I'm Zoe Bertha Wagner.
Jean and Jill, and we're 44.
My name's Jerry.
I'm Carrie.
Go ahead, you start. I'm Jim Thiel.
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm Jeff Thiel.
I'm Jim Thiel.
I'm Val. I'm Annette.
My name is Mindy. Michelle.
Paula and Polly.
I'm Susie. I'm Sandy.
I'm Sean. And I'm Shane.
Sarah and Kate.
Skylar and Spencer.
I'm Kelsey and that's Jessie.
But the funniest one is just, are you three twins? 3 came